And I nearly got it wrong there. Like magic, man. Big up to everyone in the building. It's match day, Liverpool City. I'm actually quite nervous now. Now we're close to the game. Now I've seen the lineups. I'm actually quite nervous at the moment, man. But big up to everyone. Big up to Honesty. Big up to Christian in the building. Big up to Morris. Big up to Jarquise. Nah, I'm not. Nah, I'm not a blogger yet, bro. Nah, not yet. But I thought I'd show. You know what I mean? I can't remember who said I should. It might have been you, to be fair. That I need to do a bit more like vlogs and stuff, and then do that for the members. So I was on my walk today, and I thought, you know what? Let me pick up my phone and record like a crazy person walking and talking to themselves. A few people was like, what? Like they were watching me going, what is he doing? Is he actually recording himself walking and talking? But you know what? I thought I would do it for you guys anyway, man. Big up as well, man. Let's keep it simple for real, blood. Big up to you. Big up to Morris. Why is my mouse not working properly? Big up to Jacquees as well, as I said. Morgan Freeman ends. Now, hey, I saw your comment though. You were saying you was feeling the little vibe, the little conversation and that. I was just talking still. But I need you guys as you know, as the members. Give me some questions in it for the next one, and I'll record it and throw it out there. Big up to each and every one of you guys in the building, man. How's everyone feeling though? I put a poll in the chat. So you know what I mean? Get interactive with it and let me see, man. And said, "You're Hollywood. You can walk and talk, bro. I could do a lot of stuff. I ain't gonna lie to you, people, man. I can do stuff. I just, you know what I mean. Let's beat these. I'm hoping we do, man. I'm hoping we do. I predict we will win. Whether or not we do that on the day, though, yeah. Let's see what happens, bro. Let's see what happens. Big up to Scraps as well in the building. Hope you're good, my guy, man. You just commented. Okay, I'll check that out in a minute still, man. But big up to everyone. Hope you guys are all feeling good, feeling healthy. What is it? Sunday. The game kicks off in what? Just under an hour. So I've got the team lineup. I've got Liverpool's one. I've got City's lineup as well. So I'll go through those two teams, and then I'll bring the lineup for you guys. We can discuss it in terms of who do you guys think, and I'll give you my opinion. Who I think from a City aspect, who I think their dangerous players are today. I know probably 9 times out of 10, most people say Haaland and probably Doku. I feel like it's going to be a couple of others, and then who I think Liverpool's key men will be today as well. But before we go, man, obviously I've got to shout our sponsors as well. Okay, Jersey guys. Listen, if you haven't already, down to you, but I would strongly recommend you heading over there and getting that 8% off. Get your jerseys, obviously, and use use code ENDS to get those. But it makes sense. It's worth it. I wouldn't say it. I've got it, so I'm only going to recommend what I think is going to be beneficial to you guys as well. And then straight after this, guys, you're going to head over. We'll do the watch along. Or you guys go and do the watch along with Sav, and then after that, we will have the fan call-in, which is going to be an interesting one today because the Champions League one out the way now. Now we are like Champions League is Champions League, but if we win in the Premier League, it means more. If we lose in the Premier League, it means more at the same time as well. So let's see, man. Big up to Dr. Blick as well in the building, as well, man. Big up to each and every one of you guys. This should be an interesting one. But let's have a quick look at what the gaffers had to say before the game. Big up to Mike. Mike, I hope you're blessed, my guy. If you want to jump in, Mike, let me know. I was going to message you and I completely forgot before I clicked the live button as well. But yeah, in terms of Pep Guardiola, in terms of the rivalry between Liverpool, I think we've pushed Liverpool to be better and they've pushed us to be better as well. I always enjoy the healthy rivalry. This from Pep leading into this game, and then from Arne Slot as well. He says, what I like about Pep Guardiola's teams is that is 10 out of 10 times you will get what you're hoping for, a great game of football. So I think both, obviously, Pep is speaking from the rivalry more between him and Klopp, but obviously he's had 1 year of a rivalry between him and Arne Slot. So, and he's lost both games 2-0 as well. So, yeah, this might be a rivalry, but it feels like it's a nice rivalry. I think, well, to be fair, him and Klopp had a nice rivalry as well, but it was more both managers butting heads in terms of styles. Where I think Arne Slot is well, he's trying to do a blend between everyone's, all of the managers that he likes, to be fair. Um, but it should be an interesting one, man. But let's look at the Liverpool lineup. You've got pretty much the same team that played against Real Madrid, so kept it the same. Mamardashvili, Virgil, and Kanate at the back. You're gonna have Bradley right back. You're gonna have Robertson left back, which I am so happy about. Um, and then your midfield two, it's going to be McAllister and Gravenberch, which they did their jobs in the last game, so it makes sense keeping it the same. Sober sliding the 10. I would say Florian Wirtz is going to be off the left, which I'm happy he's playing. I'm sure we'll see how he gets on in the game itself. And Hugo Ekitike up top. And I don't know if you guys watched the Sky Sports interview of Hugo Ekitike, man. That was an interesting watch as well. This guy is him, you know. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. He is that guy, man. Just listening to the way he speaks, the way he speaks about, and even Arne says here, sometimes he's on my back, but yeah, it is where it is, isn't it? Looking at the bench, you got Woodman, Gomez, Endo, Kirkes, Isak, which is a plus. Him back as well, being on the bench. Chiesa, Jones, Gakpo, and Rio on the bench, man. So strong bench, I would say. Relatively strong. Jones there fit, which is a plus. Isak back fit, plus. Gakpo, he came on in the Real Madrid game, and I felt he did really, really well, in my opinion. And if you guys share the same sentiment there. And then Man City's lineup, interesting team. Interesting team. Donnarumma, obviously, everyone knows. Mateus Nunes, Ruben Diaz, Gravado, Nico O'Reilly, Nico in there as well. Another Nico in there. Bernardo Silva, Phil Foden, Ryan Shirky, Doku, and Haaland. Their front three is going to be quite interesting. I think Doku is obviously going to be the one they try and give the ball to a lot and go 1v1 or try and create these 1v1 moments with Bradley. Obviously, Haaland's going to be trying to occupy both the defenders. And then Shirky's the one I'm looking at to see how is he going to try and operate in this. Technically, one of the best footballers I've ever seen, but he's not rapid. So you're not going to worry about him getting in behind with speed, if that makes sense. But the edge of the box link up and the 1-2s and getting into those little half spaces, that's where he's going to be an issue as well. And then you look at his partner in crime down that side would be Mateus Nunes. And he wasn't a right back in the first place, but he's converted to a right back now. And similar to what we do with Dominic, innit? He's a workhorse. He just runs around and tries to put out fire as well. But he's done okay at right back, I would say, from the games I've watched. Hasn't been like outstanding, but he's done okay in the games. But that's going to be interesting because that's a Florian Wirtz down that side and Robbo. So that's the competition down that side. And then you've got O'Reilly and Doku. That's going to be versus Salah and obviously Bradley. So that's going to be another interesting battle down that side as well. And then you got your midfield battle. Nico's more the DM. Bernard, I don't know where Bernardo is going to be playing. Are they going to be playing like maybe 2-8 Foden right or left sided 8 with Bernardo, and then Nico's the holding? I think they might do that. They might do that. Or they go 4-2-3-1, Bernardo and Nico holding Foden in the 10. I don't know. We'd have to wait and see how they kind of set up. Yeah, I'd agree. They're very offensive in this setup, to be fair. But Bernardo works hard. Nico gives him that cover. But their front three, I don't know if you class them as guys that run back and defend. I don't know. I'm not saying they won't do it in this game, but would you class them as guys that run back and get involved in the defending side of the game? I don't know. I know we have to kind of wait and see. But it's gonna be interesting to see how they cope today, man. With not only our fullbacks and also our attacking our midfield as well. So I think Gravenberch is going to be a massive today as well in terms of the way he turns. I'm looking at the way he carries the ball, and I'm looking at the size of their midfielders in terms of their height. And I look at Bernardo, they're more technical, like Foden technical. Nico, I don't know how tall he is, to be fair, but obviously I don't think he's around the Gravenberch height. And to be fair, we got McAllister in there as well. But then you've got Sobo, which is another workhorse in there as well. And then the drifting off maybe what Wirtz might come in there to create an overload as an extra midfielder as well. It should be very interesting. This game is going to tell me a lot as well. Not only about the manager, the team, in terms of how we want to play, but also City where they're at as well. Because I saw them against Arsenal, and as soon as they scored, they defended the game. So I don't know if they're gonna do a similar thing to us, in it. Are they gonna actually do that, or are they gonna go in and do what 70? Well, I'd say 99% of the teams have done. The teams we played against this season, sit in a low block, hit the long balls into those channel areas, and keep making Liverpool turn and play off the second ball. I don't know if that's what they're planning to go and do. But let's see what you guys think, man, in terms of what do you guys think about our lineup in general? Um, and obviously looking at theirs as well. Big afternoon to you as well, man. The subs would be interesting. That's a good shout. Who is their subs? Did they show their subs on theirs? Yeah, they do. Stones, Marmouche, Ain't Nori, Oscar Bob is an attacking one, Savino's an attacking one, and Marmouche is an attacking one. Big up, G. So those are their three attacking type. And then Reinders as well. I'm thinking why they didn't start Reinders today, bro. Reinders would make sense starting in this type of game. But yeah, where's he got Oscar Bob, Reinders, Savino, and Marmouche as their attacking type players. Yeah, I'm with you, honesty, man. It says I like it. If it's not broken, then don't fix it. Yeah. Let it run, man. Let it run. City will do whatever works. They can win more in one way. How many ways the slot got in the 2-0 half? That's true. They can go long, City. They do the low block now as well. They can play the Tika Taka stuff. Well, let's see, man. Big up G, your team. Team on 0-0. Okay, you're talking to the G about Palace. Yeah, G, bro. Yeah, okay, Jacques. Where is he? 6'1", 6'2". Okay, so he's quite a tall guy anyway. Let's say 6'2". If he's 6'2", he's quite tall. 6'1" is quite tall, to be fair as well. Incisive passes is a problem. Who was that in? Okay, him and Foden. Same pitch is mad. Is that with Shirky you're talking about? Let me just make sure I get it right, my bro. Is that Ryan Shirky in terms of his incisive passes? Ryan has been out of form, to be fair. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Now, when you look at a type of game that would probably suit him playing, I think this game would probably suit him playing, to be fair, if I'm being honest, bro. I think this game would suit him very, very much. Because he would play in the 10 or he'd play in the 8. And then, because he's got that like late run and he's very comfortable on the football as well. Shoot left or right foot. But I guess there might be a moment in the game where it's needed, right? So I'm not going to complain about that. This in slot one twice against City. In both games, we kept a clean sheet. To be fair, bro, I think we'll win this one. Do we keep a clean sheet though? I don't know, if I'm going to be honest. I don't know if we keep a clean sheet in this game, but yeah, I can see us scoring. I can see us scoring at least a couple goals against them. Yeah, 100%. What's this one? So hold on. So 5'11" is small, but 6'1" is tall. Yeah, 5'11". Well, you're not in the 6 foot range though, is it? Like, as soon as you go 6, then you cross over to the next threshold, right? So, you know what I mean? It's all right, man. Not everyone needs to be tall. Some people need to be short as well. Some people need to know what's going on lower to the ground, my guy. And some people need to know what's going on closer to the sky, I guess. Also, we're unbeaten in 8 games versus City. They only won 1 game. I hate these stats, but I love it at the same time. What was the last time they beat us? Was that the 4-1 result? Was that the last time we lost to them? Yeah, nah. Is anyone under 6 foot? It's small, these. Nah, bro. Listen. You man be happy being short kings, man. It's all good, man. Not everyone needs to be tall guys. We don't ain't looking like that. But yeah, in terms of looking at the team, let's go to here, guys. So in terms of looking at the team as it stands, Who who to you guys is standing out today? Who's gonna stand out from a Liverpool standpoint today? Who do you guys think is gonna be the standouts? If I could pick you guys' brain for two players, I think will be the main two standout dons for us today. While you do that, I'm gonna say the standout for me today. I think it's gonna be Soboslai. I think he's the standout, and Kanate. Those are the two I've gone with today. And I think Kanate for me is gonna be obviously. I think Haaland, I wouldn't say scared about who he's playing up against, but every striker that I watch always pulls over to Kanate's side and not Virgil's side. So Kanate's side is going to be important, not only from maybe the battle with Haaland, but also with covering potentially Doku going by Bradley, and then he needs to cover that line and cut those square crosses across the box out. So I think he's going to be vitally important with all of that stuff going on, and then yeah, I think he's going to be vitally important, and I think with Soboslai as well because of the way he's been working hard and his performances in games. Like he's going about his work, getting these like odd assists and the odd goals here or there, and he's just chalking up a good like goal tally or goal contribution for the season. But not only that, I think he's going to need to get around the players like a Bernardo Silva and make it difficult for them to play the game at their tempo. Um, and then also dropping in and covering like the runs of Foden because he's going to try and break from the midfield if it's the 2-8s. So normally he'd be the one that drops in and make it very difficult for the opposition. So those are the two, and I've gone with. I think those are going to be so vital today. We've you gone with Gravs and Bradley. I can understand that. Bradley and Verts, Flo, Ekatike, Hugo and Ibu. You go from I can't wait to see what he does against these guys. I always look forward to seeing Ekatike play against the top teams as well. Florian Wirtz, the wizard in UK, Ekatike's Salah from coach. I hear it. Salah could turn up today. He scored in the last game against them. He tends to do well when we play City, to be fair to him. Wirtz and Sobo. I hear it. I hear it. Actually, you're going with Gravs and okay, fair enough. Gravenberch and Ekatike. Bradley's gonna need to be on it. He's going up against Doku 100%, bro. 100%. Stop calling us short kings. Well, I can't call you tall kings, can I? Also Salah low key. Yep, fair enough. Sobo to dominate. Verts and Sobo / Ekatike. I hear it. You're going with 3-1. I assume that's Liverpool you're going with the win because you put it in the away as the 3 goals. So I'm going with that. Is this Sobo's one here? 12 out, 2 goals, 5 assists, 7 GA in 12 games. That's not bad. Playing at right back, centre mid, and also as a 10. Yeah, no, listen, I keep saying, if you keep the seat, all we've said is try and keep the team. If you find a winning formula, try and find a way to keep it. Obviously, the caveats and the context is if obviously players are not fit or they've played way too many games and maybe you freshen it up and do a little bit of rotation. Those are the only times you necessarily need to change your team. But before, and the reason why we started going on these mad losing streak, we kept changing it and we was too frantic and erratic with our substitutions. So I think now keeping the team the exact same, and then you strategically like you think about what subs needed. Like if Ekatike is doing well and he's not tired, leave him. He's like don't need to come on. You know what I mean? Unless there's a bit of tiredness, you feel like right, we could do with a bit of Isak in this game, depending on where we are in the game. If I don't know, it's 0-0 or 1-0. I don't think you need this. You need an Isak on at 1-0 to do, unless Ekatike is, you know what I mean, tired and he's not getting nothing out the game. If Wirtz isn't doing well in the game, then you go, all right, maybe we bring on Gakpo. But if Wirtz is doing well, Gakpo can chill and then you wait for the right time. I feel like our substitution's been too frantic at times. But yeah, no. in terms of the team, and the team, I like this team that we've gone with again. I actually like it, and the bench is strong enough to come on and add to the game if you need to. You got Jones to come on if you need to, get a bit of game management. You got Taru if we're say we're 1-0 up and you need someone just to come in and start clamping and shoring it up. You got that as well. Isak off the bench if you need a goal, even though he's only scored one, but now he's back fit. Please be the last injury he gets and let him just have a little bit of run of games to settle himself in as well, man. In terms of Man City, guys, who's the two you would say that could cause us a hell of a lot of problems today? It'd be interesting to see what you guys go with. What's this question? Is it the first time Slot has played the same team twice this season? I want to say this, isn't it? No, was it Gakpo in the game before the Madrid game? Was it Gakpo in the Villa game? I can't even remember now, bro. Yeah, if it is, then it probably is. Because these are the two I've remembered the team staying the same. Let's see. You got Foden and Doku as there too. Doku and Foden as well. I take that. That's Mr. Haaland, right? To be fair, I was looking at his stats. He scored 3 times against us in 5 games. Is it 5 games Haaland's played? Something like that. He's scored 3 times against us. Well, yeah. Haaland's on Super Saiyan mode right now. But if we make it difficult, I feel like it's down to us though, isn't it? I think if we make it difficult for Haaland and cut out the spaces and stop, giving the ball away in silly areas, I can see us being able to control Haaland. Because Aston Villa did it. Aston Villa controlled him. So, you know what I mean? They didn't score. He didn't score against them. So, yeah, should be very interesting, man, to see what happens. What do you guys think in terms of who do you guys think will score first in this one? Who do you think gets the first goal? Before I start asking for score predictions and all of that stuff, who do you guys think scores first? What player? I would ask. What team? Obviously, if you give me the player, I'm assuming that's the team as well. Yeah, I agree. Cut out his supply line. Alan's first, City to get the first one. First 20 minutes. City, Shirky. Right, no confidence in the man, then we can get one first. Liverpool score first. All right, Eki. Let's see. What's this one here? Haaland has missed 15 big chances this season. For Shirky. Okay, fair enough. Flo, hopefully. Well, he needs, where he just needs to have a game where he just grabs a couple of goals and now you've got the assist flowing. Now you get the goal. Good to go, man. I hope we do. I don't want the chasing madness. And if we score first, I think we'll go and score a few. Okay, fairs. Yeah, because I think if they get the first goal, then yeah, it's one of those ones, isn't it? Then we're chasing the game, and I don't trust the gaffer to make the right substitutions if we're chasing a game of football. I prefer it when we're in control of the. Yeah, I prefer it when we're in control of the game. We score first, and then we're okay, man. No one else, is it just only Honesty is the one that think that will score first, and I don't know why it's not showing your name. It's just coming up as user VU4. I can't see what your name is, my guy. But apart from those two, is everyone else thinking City? And then what would you guys think the scoreline will be now? Now we've seen the lineup. Now we've seen the team news. What do you think the scoreline will be? I'm sticking with my 2-1. Is it 2-1? Yeah, I'm sticking with my 2-1. I think Liverpool win this game, man. I don't know if we can keep a clean sheet, though. Because last season that we kept, I got a good couple of clean sheets in this run. Oh, boy, let's see what you guys are saying. 1-1. Bro, we have to win today. With Arsenal dropping points yesterday, we gotta win, guys. There's no question that we have to win. 3-1, 2-0, Reds, 4-0. I hear it. 3-2, 2-0, 2-1. Would love a Verts or Isak 1-0 dagger. I hear it. I hear it. Rah. Said, yeah, City 2-1 or 3-1. Nah, not slotting how he's behaving. 2-0 win. City 2, Liverpool 3, Haaland brace. For us, Eke, TK, Flo, and Salah. Yeah, but at the same time as well, man, I know City's a good team, but I don't want to concede like loads of goals today, man. I don't want to concede 2. I want to get back to a point where it's like the 1 goal or none. Like that's where I want to get back to. But they are a good team, and will they create chances? Obviously they will, and we just have to defend well. But yeah, man, I don't want to go in a game after we've had a clean sheet against Villa, clean sheet against Real Madrid, and then go into this one and we're conceding 2 and 3 goals. And no, I don't want to be doing that. Yeah, I know, but he hasn't performed like it, has he? I hear what you're saying though, but yet we haven't performed like it. I hope we can win. Well, I don't trust my manager, so I'm happy and hoping for a good performance. So I'm hoping for a good performance. I think it will be a draw 2-2. I hear it. I hear it. Post match predictions, set pieces, and fine margins. Okay, if we win, what do you think the gaffer is saying? If we lose, what do you think he will say? I think you're spot on about the set pieces one, because if we don't get one or we win because of a set piece, he'll talk about it. Because then he'll be like, yeah, finally now in the Prem, we've scored from a set piece. But if we lose, he might speak about if City don't play the way you expect City to play as well. Yeah, that's because he's been injured and we still signed up while he was injured too. No, I hear it, bro. I'm not going to disagree with that. I'm not going to disagree. But he has had a few good chances where you could say, even with being unfit, even with just coming to the club, he could have probably done better with those. And then obviously he's been out for 3 weeks. I didn't even know it was 3 weeks he was out for. When Arne Slot said it, I was like, right, he's actually been out for that long as well. He will play and say that. He will say that they played how we expected. Yeah, probably said it about Real Madrid, didn't he? If City go long, he'll lose it because they can as well. But I'm trying to think. Doku running in behind, and that's why I'm looking at Shirky's side. He's not like a running behind type winger. He's more to feet type winger, isn't he? The players did what I asked of them. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Right. I had something else I wanted to show you again. No, it's not. I probably missed. Yeah, I probably didn't even bring it up. I was trying to look for the results. I think I might have saved it on my phone actually. The last couple of results against City. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Bear with me, guys. Nah, I might have not saved it. Joker. Should have saved it. I should have saved it. Did I find it? Nope, didn't save it. I was looking at the results and I was like, nah, I didn't obviously, who mentioned it earlier in the chat. But I thought like our games, I felt like they've beaten us way more than we've beaten them, but obviously not. It just feels that way because I think I remember that the drumming. You remember after we won the league and they smoked us like 5. I think Mane got sent off. They smoked us like 5 or 4-0 or something. Or was it? It weren't actually that game. It was the one after that. And we just got. And Mane was the only one that looked like he was playing. And then I remember the one when Mane got sent off. They smoked us in that one as well. The 4-1, and we scored first. I think Salah scored first in the 4-1 win as well. But it feels like they just batter us sometimes. I feel like we haven't dished out one of those. I feel like we need to dish out one of those beatings to them where they hold like a 4 and they're like, raw, nah, this is crazy. Or they, you know what I mean? Or a 5. Yeah. Where is it? This one. Our results against City, 2025, 2-0 home and away, 1-1 and away, and then 2002, 2003, 1-0 home, and then 4-1 away. Yeah, I feel like we need to give them big up for that, bro. For checking that for me as well. I feel like we need to just give them a battering. I feel like we just need to give them a battering, man. The Community Shield was the last time we battered them 3-1. Would you class that as a battering? 3-1? Yeah, I think no, but that day we looked like we could have scored loads of goals as well. Yeah, I know I'm with you. They are a different night, but I don't know, man. I feel like they just need to I think that's when I'll be like, you know what, this team might actually be on it again. Because beating Villa, beating Madrid, and then smoking City. Because I think from the guys, I think everyone, who was it, Dean, Sav, G, all predicted us to lose, if I remember correctly. So if we could just smoke them, I think even that might give them a bit of like, okay, maybe there's something to look at. And then you go into the international break high in confidence, massively helps the goal difference as well. He beat a rival, puts you, I think, 5 points behind Arsenal. So then you're back where they were, and what I mean, at least we're keeping it within touching distance instead of them running away with it. I need to assert our dominance. Yeah, I definitely think we've got a result like that in us. To be fair, man, definitely have one of those in us. But let's look at if we don't win, guys. If we don't win, let's go over that because I want to just see where you guys' heads are at the moment because it could be all over the place. If we don't win, do you think that's the league? I'll say league done, but I'm gonna say, do you think that pushes us out of the title race? If we don't win today, do you think that pushes us out the title race? Where a win puts us 5 points behind, which is where Arsenal was when we was top of the league. Because if we lose, City obviously will get the edge over us, and it puts them in a good position. We need to win at least 12 Premier League matches in a row because Arsenal will drop at least 5 points in that time. There's league's done already. Fair enough. I lost and we're fighting for second and third. I know we need a win. I'm just thinking of if we don't, where's our heads at if we don't win today? League's done if we lose. Okay. Still a little too early. I would agree with that as well. But at the same time, you don't want to, and that was Arsenal's Achilles heel last season, right? So every time we dropped points, they ended up dropping points. And I feel like if they actually won the games when we drew and they won, they could have been a hell of a lot closer. And that's what I mean. They've opened the door for us at the moment. You know what I mean? They've opened the door, so we need to go and walk through that door and get those points because it will make them mentally be like, oh, we messed up. Because they know they messed up yesterday. But the perfect situation for them at the moment is both the teams that are behind them. Even Chelsea, to be fair, I realized Chelsea was second as well. So they're in there. I think Chelsea's only 6 points behind them as well. So the gap is narrow. So they know they've messed up. But obviously they're loving the fact that Man City and Liverpool are playing today because if it was, say, we were both playing separate teams, they would have probably even been in a worse state as well because they know someone today has to drop points or both teams will drop points as well. So, yeah, they've opened the door. We have to make sure we walk through it. 100%. Too early for everything for you. Flat with their pressure. Any drop points and slot could win following 10 games in a row. Anything else we should be combining in the season. Arsenal are playing Chelsea soon as well. Yeah, that's a good shout. Need Flow to show up and show out. I would agree with that as well. What's this one? Arsenal are draw specialist draw. We've drawn 0. And even if we lose, yeah, we haven't drawn. So that might be on the wall then. We might draw today then, man, because we haven't drawn one game. It's either we win or lose. I remember, what was the season? Was Man United like that for one of the seasons? Was it Spurs? And they didn't draw. They just kept winning and losing games. We started off winning and then decided to go on a stupid run of losing 4 Premier League games in a row. But yeah, that's if we lose. But if we win, yeah, I think all of us in the fan base will be extremely happy if Liverpool get the win today, because the magnitude of Arsenal not only dropping points, you're beating your rival in City, which means you're taking points from them as well. You go in the international break on a more of a high. You come out the international break and fingers crossed, no injuries we pick up on the road. But then you're looking at Alisson being back as well. Isak being back today, which is a plus. Jones being back from the last game as well, which is a plus. You're starting to get a full squad again. And then I think he did say Frimpong won't be back for the next Premier League game, but potentially after that. So, yeah. So then we'll even have Frimpong back as well. So then you're looking at a very healthy squad to then pick from, with the confidence flowing as well. So it's good, man. We gotta keep them under pressure. Yeah, it's true, because I felt like they've had at least 4 weeks, you would say, with them 4 Premier League games that we lost. They've had 4 weeks where they could like really relax. And I feel like this week, them dropping points in a game you'd say they don't expect to drop points. Sunderland have been playing well, don't get me wrong. But most people wouldn't say like, oh, Arsenal can't beat a Sunderland. Do you know what I mean? But even though Sunderland's been playing well, so them dropping points in that game, they definitely don't want a Liverpool win today or a City win. Ideally for them, and same for us, when we would drop points in that week, I would hope for those teams to draw, because it means both drop points. I didn't want one to win, because that one would then give them points to, you know what I mean? That's 2 points gained on what we have. So I know when he said this, it was because I knew he was also, he weren't firing shots at us, but he was firing shots at Arsenal. But at the same time, he wanted to let no, we are going to be playing the champions. And so I think he was kind of showing us a bit of respect, but also throwing a bit of shade on Arsenal as well. I feel that's what he was doing with that statement there. What was this one? Drop points versus Sunderland's gonna into a North London derby after the international break. Yeah, that game is always kind of weird though, isn't it? Like Spurs and Arsenal. Because Spurs, on one hand, I'm like, you got good players to win that game, but then they just do dumb stuff in that game. They'll end up doing some dumb stuff. Big up to Fuzzy as well. I see that you changed your name for your channel. Big up, bro. Hope you're well, man. Simpler, easier, I guess, for everyone to say. Hold on. Let me see, because I know I said to you that the next one I do, I will message you, Fuzzy, and I didn't. So there you go. I know I'm not going to be here for too much longer, but if you got time, my bro, you can jump in and chop it up with me and the people. You saw a clip on AFTV, and the meltdown is dramatic. Yeah. To be fair, bro, like we kind of, do we have that kind of meltdown when we lost? Not after one game. I think it was more after the accumulation of 2 and 3 and 4 and then 5. Yeah. Yeah, I tried to. I didn't do it yesterday, but I need to get back in a routine of doing it, the 5K walk every day. All right. Yeah, bro, Spurs can't be trusted. I can't trust them to win a game of football. Especially when you want them to win. When you want them to win, they're not on it. And it's the game where you look at it and you go, they ain't gonna win that. That's when they smoke a team. But yeah, nah, man. The only thing, man, is just because of the international break. That's the only thing. We win today, which I think, which I think we will, and we go into an international break, and then I have to panic and worry about like, will these guys pick up any little niggles and injuries and stuff like that? That's the only thing I hate about international break. That's the only thing. Oh, the goofball and AFTV was beefing outside the stadium. Was that Ty in it? Ty was beefing the fan. But that's what I'm saying. They're easily like when you're unsettled emotionally, bro. You're easily gonna get triggered by just people saying words in it. So whatever the conversation between him and that person, the fan, I'd say it's a rival fan because I doubt it would be a fan that supports Arsenal that you're gonna be beefing just because you drew a game of football. You may be the fan, the Sunderland fan, but yeah, you have to just be able to take that, man. It's only a draw in it. It's not like you went through our run. Our run was crazy. If imagine if Arsenal go through 4 Premier League losses in a row, I reckon their fan base will be gone. Yeah, their fan base would lose their goddamn mind if they did that. Okay, how long are we away from kickoff then? We are okay. What time is it kickoff? 1:30, right? So we're but just under 15 minutes away from kickoff. All right, let me see what time. Uh, yeah, let's see. I'll see what time Savi's got the watch along ready for. Yeah. You man are jokers. I see your comments still on the vlog. You man are jokers. All right, so I've got it for cool. Yeah, okay. All right, so in about let's call it 8 minutes, 9 minutes. All right, let's see. But yeah, man, where are you guys planning to watch the game? And you guys watching it at home? You going out to the pub to watch it? Going to your mate's house to watch it? Where are you guys watching it? Where are you guys watching the game, guys? Uh, Need our attack to turn up and be clinical. We've got to try and create for the strikers first and foremost. Why are you watching it on the dark web? Why are you watching it on the dark web, my guy? You man are doing madness. That's what's uh, I think it's on Sky. I don't even know where it is actually, to be fair. Down the pub, at home, relaxing, and the rest of you man are finding different ways. I hear it. It's on Sky, innit? Yeah, I see. Sky. Definitely watching it behind closed doors. I appreciate you telling us that. The rest of these men are, yeah, these men are saying stuff. Big up, Pops, man. How you been, bro? Feel like I ain't seen you in the chat in a minute. Hope you've been blessed, though. I've been blessed. We've had like a holiday. You've taken some time out or something. Yeah, I haven't seen you in the chat in ages. I want to say ages, but it's probably not. Now TV. Okay, fair enough. Director's box. All right, so some of you men got that kind of funds. I hear it. Oh, happy belated birthday, man. I hope you've been blessed. That means you probably took a whole week, innit? You did the whole week celebration thing. Started it off on a Friday and then just ran it back round to the following Friday. No, I hear it. I hear it. Makes sense. Makes sense, man. All right. Well, listen, let me message and see if he wants to go live now because I got a few bits. I got to do some stuff before I can sit down and watch this game because I want to sit down and relax and watch this game, man. Because yeah. Let me just see what time. Big up Grams, bro. That's the hope, bro. That's the hope. He might have to do it himself because every time he's trying to give it to these guys to score, they don't want to score goals. So he might have to do it himself. He might have to do it himself. That's all I'm saying. 85, bro. Nah, Pop saying 85. Yeah, exactly. If you get there, then it's a blessing still, because some people don't. Okay, Sav said he's starting it in 3 minutes, guys. So I'll chill for a couple of minutes and then I'll head over there. Nah, bro, I'm not 8. I promise you guys. I promise you. I'm not. I'm not even close to them age. I hope one day I can get there though. That's the hope. That's the hope. Try and stay as healthy as possible to try and get to those ages. I want to get to like 85 and still doing like press ups and stuff. Do some calisthenics and that. We winning this like the lineup. Bro, you like the lineup against Madrid. It's the same lineup, so we're in a good space. We're in a good space. We're in a good space, man. These guys, bro. Nah, you guys are killing you. Nah, Jark, I just see Morris, Jark. Well, big up to Jarqueez, by the way. I like your comment. You see this Scraps you and this Morris guy from the vlog I did earlier. You man are killing me, bro. That's crazy. Where am I? And said the stomach is rumbling. Okay, yeah, got to eat as well. I need to eat before what? I said most people can't even eat while watching the game. I never used to be able to do it though, like eat. Anyone who got the link to Savage's page, you'll be redirected, bro. So don't even stress, mate. Don't stress. I'll redirect you anyway. So you head over then and you can subscribe because he said he needs them endorphins as well. Jackie Chan is 71. You want to be fit? Like I promise you, yeah. There's some cliffs. It was a place called Door, I think it's called. It's in Kent, but it's by the cliff. Like it's mad cliff. It's like the White Cliffs of Dover. I don't know if you live in England, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, might have to go and search it up. And I remember one time I went with one of my boys, yeah, because it's like it's just up mountain range, down, up, down, but it's mad. It's mad. And we went up there, went to go for a hike, did it, walking. Felt like I ain't walked on ground for a year. Like that's how bad it was. Felt like I didn't walk on ground for years. And then I'm watching this old person just walk past, yeah, but they're walking at speed, and I'm like, you know how fit they must be? Because I'm talking about it goes up steep, and it feels like you're walking, but you're tilting forward. That's how steep it is. You get up to the top, and you just go down again, and then you up that. And I was just watching this old person just walk, and I'm like, when I get to that age, I need to be able to be doing that because yeah, it's not normal. That's not normal to me to see someone like being able to walk not only fast but light work. Like they're walking past guy and good morning that and then just breezing. And I'm like, hold on a minute. I'm at least 40 years younger than you and you're walking like this. This was years ago. It was mad. Right. I think he said he's live now. All right. Peeps, listen. I'm not gonna be there straight away, but I'll be over there nonetheless, man, to do the watch along with Sav as well. Big up Fuzzy, don't worry about it, bro. And then straight after the game, guys, come back here because I can't wait to hear you guys' thoughts. Win, lose, or draw, the call-in will be active. All right, man. I'll see you guys after the game, man. Go and chill, relax, watch it. Fingers crossed we win, man. Peace.